It's Dave from CheapWineFinder.com, starting off the podcast same way I start off every single podcast I've ever done. You figured I'd think of something new, but I haven't. So, we're in December. We're going upscale a little bit today, and probably off and on until we hit New Year's, because this is a time when, sometimes you want to splurge a little bit. Sometimes you save a little money from the budget to buy something you wouldn't buy normally, and I'm all for value price wines all the time, but today we went up. I'll explain myself. I actually got this as a sample. I didn't pay for it, so there you go. Dueling Pistols, Zinfandel and Syrah, Dry Creek Valley, Sonoma County, 2016. Actually, they sent this to me as a sample. I'm like, do they know I'm CheapWineFinder.com? And what do I do with this? And I went, I know what to do with this. It's COVID-19. You can't have parties. You can't have a lot of people over. So rather than buying 3 or 4 bottles of wine when you have people come over and just you and maybe whoever's in your bubble, buy a bottle you wouldn't normally grab. This is a $50 wine. On the internet, it's anywhere from $30 to $60. Watch for sales. 50% Zinfandel, 50% Syrah. I'm going to take a sip. The Zinfandel's from the north part of Dry Creek. Dry Creek is one of the warmer areas in Sonoma, and the northern part is where the Zinfandel, a lot of the Zinfandel comes from. It's Sonoma's Zinfandel region. And the southern part is where the Syrah comes from, 50-50 blend, and the southern part butts up against Russian River Valley, which is really a Pinot Noir, cool growing area. So you got 2 different grapes grown really well in select vineyards. This is a wine by Terlato. Terlato, you should know the name of if you like Pinot Grigio, because before Terlato brought in Santa Margherita, there might have been a couple of wine shops that specialize in Italian wines that had Santa Margherita, or not, had Pinot Grigio. I misspoke there. But no one drank it. No one knew what it was. And right now, it's one of the top 3 or 4 white grapes out there. People bathe in it. It's really good. Terlato has some gravitas. They've been around. And this is one of their brands. I believe this is from their vineyards in Dry Creek. It says bottled by on the back, Dueling Pistols, and that's the brand name. And in the age of LLCs, who did what and who owned the vineyard and all that, it all gets confused, but I believe this is all things they controlled. And it's a wine kind of along the lines of The Prisoner. If you remember the Prisoner wines, they were really hot for a while. They're still out there. And it's these large, bold wines that have balance. And that's what this is about. In my review, I said I'm having a hard time figuring out where the Zinfandel starts and the Syrah begins, because it's been in oak for 18 months. I mean, it's taken time. It's one thing you can't fake with the wine is time. I get to go to wine tasting roadsters that come through town. I live in Chicago, so I get to go to a lot of them. They come through here a lot. And they usually have wines from $25 to maybe $60 in these places. And, I read about wines $10, under $20. And I never had that feeling when I go to these things, these wines are so much better than what I drink on a normal basis for the website. Because it's not. They're 2 different styles. There is something very good about the younger style, the $10 style. It's bright, it's fruity, it's fruit forward, it's zesty. I mean, zestiness. But it is... It's a very attractive style, and the more expensive styles, a little more depth to it. And, there's a lot of really good wines in the value price, and there's a lot of really good wines in the more expensive wines, but there's very few wow wines in the value price, and they are up as you go up. And this wine here has got great flavor, great texture. It's really good. It tastes great. It's interesting. It's complicated. The more you sip, the more flavors you're going to get. You got friends who used to go party at their house, and they had people over, and you bring a bottle of wine, and he likes The Prisoner. This is a thought, This is something that he might not be in his on his radar, and they might thank you for it. Hey, have this, and I can't be with you, but think about me. Or you're having a party. This is not. It's 15% alcohol, and I'm not very. Alcohol doesn't bother me in wine, so this doesn't bother me at all either. But I would never guess 50% alcohol with this wine. It's got flavor, it's got depth, it's got different textures. Just goes on and on and on. It's a really nice red blend. It's $50. You want to splurge and taste how wines that have been. This is 2016. You want to find out how wines that are at 2016 and are supposed to be 2016 rather than a wine that your local wine shop didn't sell and they're trying to sell it to you before it goes bad. Yeah, this is what you want to do. And that does happen. Watch yourself with $10 wines that are 2016. Take another sip. Yeah, read the review. It's brilliant, of course. And this is fun wine. This is when you're having a party and people can't come over, rather than sit there and drink $8 wine, let's splurge. Let's have some fun. Yeah, what the heck. Until next year, really. And I have more wines coming up. This is holiday month. We're going to hit holiday wines. And we're going to actually still do, I think the last one we did is a $5 bubbly that I love. So, yeah, keep it cheap. And adios, over and out. Until the next one, Holiday Express is on its way. Santa Claus is coming to town. Ho, ho, ho. Bye, bye, bye. Talk to you later.